something more than just ourselves. And every day it's been something where I have found special in that.
Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it.
Just got here late, so I'm
That
not
is
going to ask you a
okay.
bunch of questions you've already heard. But do you recall back when you first, came to Iowa State? Who were some of the seniors in that program, in the program at that time, who helped you along the most?
I would say Joel Lanning. Who else? Alan Lazard, obviously. Um, wow. Kyle Kemp. Damn, there's so many of those guys.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah,
you mentioned guys from different positions,
yeah.
groups. I mean, is that part of the dynamic on this team that you can reach out to guys who may play on the offense and try to help them along too?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, and that's like our whole thing is we try to eliminate the divide of offense defense, and like our locker room is set up to where there's a different position next to you, and you don't have specifics, and it helps because then therefore you can conversate, talk about the game, and it allows for you to see it from a different point of view than just strictly either the offensive side or the defensive side, and you can actually develop relationships with the guys on the other side of the ball.
And when as you've been going through your senior season, what are some of the things you've been passing on to try to continue, what you guys want the culture here to be?
Oh, the foundation, which is continuously to grow and develop and find the precision and the small margin for error that we have in this game, as well as trying to find yourself amongst all the chaos that we face from being athletes to people. And I feel like these young guys, they are doing a great job in that, and they're finding themselves as well as continuously growing week in and week out.
You've probably already been asked about senior day maybe a couple times. Just, what do you think it'll feel like for you as a guy who, again, has kind of been around and been through the processes the last few years?
This one will be different due to it being my last one. I feel like last year I kind of went through it already, and I feel like those emotions were at its highest due to the fact that I wasn't playing in it. But I do feel like it'll be something meaningful due to the fact of, like, I've been able to help guide this team. I've been able to continue to keep these young guys invested, and it'll just definitely be the end of the culmination of all my years of playing here, and it'll mean a lot.
You have guys that like Xavier and Anthony who the term that Coach Campbell uses, bridge builders, so Purdy and Kohler and all those guys, but it's not like you're not the only one that came back. So how nice is it to go through it with guys who have also been part of the process of the last few years and have been through a lot of the same things that you guys have with that previous class?
Oh, it means the world because those guys came back for the same reason that I did. Those guys came back to continue to help this place be better than when we found it. And it's one of those things where it's like it's going to definitely be like a great feeling to have my guys around me when we go out there on Saturday.